This is James Lavassa, and you're watching Dogs Hockey on WRPS.
What rhymes with great?
Participate.
Where does greatness start? Here, in the classroom.
On the diamond.
In the pool. On the field.
Where will your greatness take you?
To better grades.
To more friends.
Yeah! Be great. Participate.
Youth Hockey Night here as the Bulldogs face the Abington Green Wave for one last time in the regular season. Hello, everyone. My name is Justin Bowman here with DJ Rocco from Rockland. First off, how did you survive the blizzard? I mean, it was quite insane.
You know, there was a lot of snow. There was a lot of snow. There was a lot of snow.
There was
a lot of snow.
I mean, that's a good enough analysis.
Yeah.
Just over here, all snow. But,
yeah, Lucas is snow.
Yeah. Anyways, but I mean, going into this game, this is an Abington team that is very, very good. They have had Rockland's number in the past, but we've talked to them before, and we'll actually be able to talk with Coach Steve and defenseman James Lavassa in future intermissions. But I mean, what I think is really interesting is the energy is really high. The Bulldogs know this is the last time they're going to face the Green Wave, especially those seniors. You look at Cooper LaRucco. You look at Ricky, who's going to be in net. So something to look out for. But I mean, it's really interesting to see. What do you expect out of this Bulldog team?
I expect a good game, and hopefully they deliver. You know, have they beat Abington this season?
No.
No.
So this is
their revenge game, basically. Yeah. So they gotta get on Abington. They gotta put the pucks in the net, and they gotta get in their heads. That's how you win. That's how you win hockey.
And especially when it's this crosstown rivalry that is so storied. I mean, it goes back to when I was in high school, and you know that was a long time ago. I mean, this is seriously. Getting in the mental capacity is going to be needed. And we look at something like the penalties in the past. That has been a key for Rockland to worry about because they're horrible on taking penalties. How do you think they change that?
You know, they gotta they got to be a little more disciplined, I think. They've shown a lot of aggression, which is good, but they haven't really shown the other side of it. They need to show restraint. And
Yeah.
what do you think about that?
I mean, I fully agree. I mean, they had the game in hand with Oliver Ames, and then the spinning incident happened, and then all of a sudden, 3 goals come back because it was a 5-on-3, a 5-on-4, even strength because all the offensive pressure, the momentum shifts, especially in high school hockey. The momentum's going to shift a lot, and then when you have someone like McDonald on that Abington side, who is just one of the best players in the league, worrying about him is going to be the key factor. I mean, we'll go into score predictions as everyone gets ready. We have the youth players out here for the Eagles.
Yeah, we're going to get a camera on the ice real quick.
Yeah, a little bit
Honey,
of...
I Shrunk the Team. I've been saving that one.
So Abington and Rockland, both in their respective areas, trying to stay on their feet, but good night to appreciate both of them. But I mean, we'll go back to us for a second. I mean, we'll go to score predictions. I mean, this is very interesting because this is such a high-powered offense for Abington. You look at DeJesus, you look at McDonald, you look at who's in net for Abington, who's also a captain. I mean, this is a team that is built to really be good from the jump. McDonald passed 100 career points against the same team. What is your score prediction for this game?
Ooh. You know, Rockland is, they've been on a win streak, if I'm correct.
They were on a 2-game win streak, now they're on a 2-game losing streak.
2-game losing streak, you know. So this is a very high-stakes game for Rockland. I think it's going to go 4-3. We've seen these games get a little higher up there, not too high in terms of scoring. I think it's going to go 4-3. I can't say who's going to win. I think it's a pretty even game. If I had to choose, I think Abington might take the dub here.
Yeah, and I mean, we said it before, but I mean, these games are usually pretty close too. And then usually Abington, pulls away in the third. We've seen that 2 times already, and we've just seen it over and over. So I fully expect at least a close game, especially in the first period, especially with the energy that Rockland's promised going into this game. So in my opinion, I still gotta take Abington. I mean, this is such an elite team. You cannot deny the talent front to back that this team has, and it all begins with McDonald. I mean, he has been a key factor for them this year and could easily win them the league because he has been such a strong player.
Yeah, I mean, both teams have those star players, but he's excellent.
Like top 3 in the league. I mean, he is insane.
You can't get much better than that. I mean, there's 2 people that are.
You're gonna have to look towards your seniors because your seniors this is their last chance to beat Abington. And this is their last chance to really make that statement in that crosstown rivalry, which is still pretty strong. You're looking at someone like Cooper LaRucco. You're looking at someone like Ryan Maher. I mean, these seniors that are going to have to step up and really lead it. Dean Alex is going to be another one. Like, you have to really look to them to have that extra energy, too. I mean, I think the key, Rocco, for me, especially for Rockland to go against this Abington team, is that defense. I mean, that defense has to be on point because the moment that they lose the puck, it's going to get back in the net.
Yeah, they need to have a better control of the puck, and we've talked about it a bunch of times, but the dump and chase without the latter part, they've just been dumping it and no one's going after it. They need to know where the puck is at all times. That's been an issue.
Yeah, of course. I mean, overall, it should be a fun game. As you see, the Bulldogs are taking the ice here. One person that was not in the lineup for both Abington games that is in the lineup is James Lavasser. Yeah, that is someone that, having that added defense, you didn't have Dean Alex, you didn't have James Lavasser. They were really thin at defense going into that Cashman Cup final. So this is something to look out for. And obviously we mentioned Ricky in net for this game, and then Rao's going to get the starts later on in the week. But what do you expect out of Ricky? I mean, he's been really good at times, but this is a game that truly, we've talked with him before, he really wants to win this game.
Yeah, Ricky didn't get to play in the Cashman Cup. There's something going on there, He wants to get that the revenge game here. I've said that before. But that's what this game truly is. They want to get the win. They want to finally beat Abington this season.
Yeah, of course. I mean, if there's anyone specific you're looking at on this Rockland team to step up, because obviously you have the Cooper LaRuccos, you have the Jack Blondies, you have Ricky in net. Colin Rouse taking shots at net. We could see him on the ice, but I mean, realistically, who do you think should be the one to step up in this game?
Now, I've said this a bunch. James Lavasser was excellent on defense last game. This game, I want to see him step up, get a goal. I talked to him earlier in the day. He's going to try. I mean, that's the point of hockey. but I'd love to see him step up and get a goal here.
Yeah, of course. I mean, we mentioned it before, Levasseur. I think besides Jack Blondie, I mean, Jack Blondie is an all-star level defenseman that's going to be here next year for Rockland. But I mean, I think truly Levasseur has probably been the second best defenseman. It's between him and Joe Barry that have really been that key second defenseman. So it's interesting to see what happens there. I'm looking at a guy like Dean Alex, that guy that has missed a lot of time this season, who can be a defenseman but is mostly a forward. And right when Dean Alex got back onto the ice, immediately the offense got 1,000 times better. He's definitely a key contributor on that second line and someone that really is going to be an X factor going into the game. But we'll go over to the Abington side. I mean, you have the obvious names. You have McDonald. You have Nicholas Harris, who's been the captain, who's been really good for this team. I mean, there's a lot of players that you can look at. But one player I'm looking at in particular is Derek O'Neill. Derek O'Neill has had Rockland's number all year long, has had 4 goals and 1 assist against this Rockland team. Do you expect him to have a similar performance this game?
You know, there's a pretty solid chance. When you have a player that's consistent, they generally stay consistent. But you know, when it comes to Rockland hockey, all bets are off.
Yeah, I mean, we talked about it too, and I mean, this is a very, like we said before, a very, very strong Abington team. But the thing about Rockland and Abington, they play similar styles of hockey. They both like to slow the pace down, control the game their way. And I think that's what we saw before, you know, the scoring got out of hand in that Cashman Cup final, is that Abington it goes through McDonald. McDonald is like the point guard, if you want to talk about it in basketball terms. He really is a really, really good player in that sense. But I mean, I'm actually looking towards the Kane brothers. I think the Kane brothers both can be very, very talented. And I think both have a good chance that if they're at 100% and they're giving it their all, they have a good chance.
You know, there's something, they also have a bond that not every player has. You know, they've known each other their whole lives. But,
yeah.
So definitely going to see how that comes into play.
Yeah, of course, obviously, like we said, the main players, Jack Blondie is someone to look out for. He's an all-star level guy, going to be back next year. And this is a very young Bulldog team. You have to admit, especially when just talking about it in general, there's not many seniors on this team. That this team is really going to be a core like we talked about last season with the Rockland football team. Like, there's a lot of players coming back. You look at Jack Blondie, James Levasseur, you look at the Kane brothers, they're going to be back. There's a lot of players that are going to definitely be contributing going into next season. Joe Barry's going to probably be on the top line with Jack Blondie. I mean, it's so good. We've mentioned before, it's potential. That's the key word we're looking for with this team. And I think realizing that potential, there's going to be growing pains. And I think you can see from Rockland that there's definitely stretches where we can kind of see them at their full potential. But it's about being consistent.
Yes, 100%. And, you know, both teams still warming up out here. Ricky the Bulldog hasn't seen now in net, so not anymore. But we're going to see how this game plays out.
Like I mentioned before, Ricky will be in net today. So one thing that's interesting just to talk about while we have a moment is that Colin Rao is probably going to be the full-time starter going into next year. And you mentioned it before that you've talked with Rao and you've been around Rao. Does not look like an athlete, but he is a very, very athletic person. He's a multi-sport athlete, and he's very versatile whenever he plays. We've seen him before in these games have fantastic performances. How do you think he's going to do going to try and replace the Bulldog?
You know, there's only so much you can prepare for, and I think this season has been a really good setup for him. You know, he's had a lot of games where he's succeeded really well, some on the other side of that, but I think it's been a very good warm-up season for him to be the full-time starter goalie. Yeah,
I mean, obviously, like I mentioned before, Jack Blondie is going to be the leader. Like, he's going to be the captain, and he really has shown those leadership qualities. We talked with coaches, we talked with players. They rave about Jack Blondie because of his leadership. And you look at someone like Dean Alex, who got the assistant captain. He's been someone that they've been looking towards too. And, you know, very interesting to see what happens in next season because about who's going to be that secondary captain. Because that's really going to be up for grabs, depending on who you think is going to get that.
What? It got very loud. I
Yeah,
couldn't hear
it
you.
did get very loud. But it's about 40 seconds left. We have a little bit of an appreciation night here right before. As you can see right in the middle of the net, we have Bulldog and Captain America talking it up. But again, I mean, we talk and joke about James Lavassi all the time. Mr. Bulldog breakdown himself, but he is a great, fantastic defender. We've seen him before. He was desperately needed. Him having that injury early on, that definitely cost the Bulldogs some games because he's been such a stellar player defensively. So both teams going towards their crease as we get ready for the third installment of Rockland versus Abington. And we will send it down to the rink for the PA announcer.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Rockland Ice Rink for tonight's contest between the visiting team, Abington Green Wave, and your Rockland Bulldogs. Tonight we celebrate Eagles hockey and an incredible community behind it. As our Eagles share the ice with the Abington and Rockland High School teams, we're reminded that these high school players were once in these kids' skates, and now they've become a fantastic role model you see here tonight. This is a community that supports, grows, and shows up for one another, where it all comes full circle. Same rink, same dreams, one Eagle family. And now we'd like to have both teams line up with the Eagle players at the blue line for the playing of our national anthem.
Play ball.
Here we go. Rockland versus Abington, part 3. Should be a fun one nonetheless.
Ooh, this is Justin's favorite song.
Pitbull?
Yeah. It's your favorite song?
Did you even know that was Pitbull before I said it?
Nope.
There you go.
I've never heard this song in my life.
But again, this should be a very, very fun matchup. You know, this is the third installment, and Abington has had Rockland's number, but can Rockland call back? That is the main question. We talked about it before. Staying out of the penalty box, what's your freezing factor to watch for in this game for both teams?
You know, oh, that's better. You see the monitors went up. So my freezing factor for both teams, Rockland, they got to stay out of the penalty box. Abington, there's not many, but I can't really think of one for Abington specifically.
I would argue don't get in your head. I think just don't overthink it, and then you could easily win this game. But if Rockland can control the pace early on, Abington can start to get frustrated from the jump, and that could easily become a problem. Like we said before, the starting goaltenders in net, Ricky the Bulldog and Nicholas Harris. Puck drop, Rockland v. Abington, part 3. Marr trying to go for the puck. Massive hit there. Abington, McDonald will take control of it. In front. Aggressive thing from both sides early on. Gonna grab it was Moran. Couldn't get it And they try to get it back out. Abington keeps it in the offensive zone. Back to the point for Connolly. Over to the other side. Shoots! Save made by Ricky. And another shot in front. Another shot. Ricky made the save through traffic. So we'll have a face-off in the defensive end. Like we said before, Ricky, we talked about it before, and we'll talk more about it with the coach in the first intermission. But he mentioned that Ricky has been fired up for this game. He wants to prove that he wants to beat Abington one last time. And it proves that the rivalry is still pretty strong with these teams.
Yeah. That goes across all sports, though.
Absolutely. This has been a storied rivalry. I mean, as far back as, you know, when Rockland and Abington were created as towns, I mean, this is a very, very storied rivalry. But Rockland just trying to get it out of their defensive zone. Marr. And loses his D now. It's looking for a shot. McDonald actually tried to find a pass. Couldn't get it. Going up the ice is Rockland. Kane looking to just get a pass in front. Couldn't connect, though. Puck stuck in the corner. They're going to try and fight for it. Rockland takes control of it for the moment, but Grafton will take control, give it to McDonald. Tries to go to the far side to O'Neill. Couldn't get it. Lavase will reset. Puck goes all the way down. Abington will look to reset themselves. Pass to the far side. Duggan just dumps it in deep. Blondie couldn't get the puck out. So taking control of it is Abington. Now taking it is LaRucco. Trying to get around one defender is LaRucco, but good, smart poke check there from Abington. Cunning trying to bring the puck in deep. Oh, a little bit of movement back and forth. A bunch of tumbles, but it will fall on the stick of Moran. Abington will intercept, though. Nerves high for both these teams. No icing. So Blind will look to try and reset while they go for the line change. Moran lost the puck for a moment. Try and get it out. Goes over to the far side. Daniel Kane dumps it in deep. Moran to chase, but Abington and Rockland will fight for it in the corner. Kane in front, looking for the pass. Could not connect. Good defensive poke check. Trying to keep it in was Rockland, but they couldn't. And here comes McDonald, the man to watch, juking through all defenders, looking for his own shot. Can't find it. He's going to look for the pass in front. Couldn't connect. Still in the offensive zone is Abington. Shoots! What a save made by Ricky. LaRucco and Kane both trying to battle for the puck. But Abington will get it and come the other way. McDonald trying to go for the pass. Will not connect. Trying to catch him on the line change. It's going to be a 2-on-2. They got to be careful. Kane shoots. Save made by Harris. A lot of falling down early on in this game. You can tell that the tensions are high between both these teams.
Yeah, you can already see a lot of good checks going on. Checks against the boards, checks in the middle of the ice, but no check for me from WRPS, unfortunately. Actually, I lied. I did get a sponsorship. You can or a scholarship. You can donate to that.
Hey, how about that? But nevertheless, here comes Abington. Looking to generate offense. Good defense there from Rockland, and all of a sudden they have a chance. Kane trying to get on a breakaway. Good break up there by Connolly. McDonald past the 100-point mark against this very team in the Cashman Cup final. Looking to add to his total. And there will be a stoppage. I believe Sam McDonald was holding on to his stick by accident, so they just do a face-off in the neutral zone.
Interesting call there.
Like we said before, Rockland trying to control this game themselves. So we'll see if they can get on the board first in this third installment of Rockland versus Abington. 11-13 left to go in the first. And McDonald, or it wasn't McDonald, that was Erickson trying to just dump it in deep, but falls right into Ricky's glove. So faceoff will be in the Rockland zone. Face off here. Rockland will not win it. Abington will, but Rockland will get it right back. Thanks to Moran. Moran, a burst of speed, will dump and chase. trying to get around multiple Green Wave defenders. And Rockland having a chance in front, but it gets poke-checked away thanks to Abington. Abington with numbers. Dump and chase, and they will actually get it. Look for a shot. Good save made by Ricky. Trying to pass it in deep is Rockland. And Blondie will look to reset. Cooper LaRucco. Grabbing it is McDonald. Can just have the puck on a stick sometimes. Kane with a great breakout. All of a sudden the other way. Owen Gervont has the defender on him, trying to get it deep, and he at least gets it behind the net. Great defensive poke check to prevent the breakaway. What a hit there! LaRucco laying the hammer. And McDonald will reset. And we will have a whistle.
Now I gotta say, both fan sections are packed tonight for this final Rockland-Abington matchup of the season. 9:58 left. Snake eyes. Snake eyes? Yes, snake eyes. No, I don't know.
And
we got a penalty.
And it's going to be a penalty on Abington. I think they're saying too many men on the ice.
Oh, that's always the worst. You know, that's the most avoidable penalty.
I don't. Maybe there's a little bit of confusion there, but we are going on the Webster Timberlanes power play.
Sure are.
Any thoughts about that, Rocco?
You know, Webster Timberlanes, that's where we hosted we had a WRPS bowling event there.
Oh.
Yeah. That was we had a hockey game that night, and it was actually a Rockland-Abington game, and it was Tommy's first time doing play-by-play.
Nice.
So I told him at that event, he was like, what?
But anyways, Webster Timberlanes power play. First one for Rockland. And Kane. Pass to the point. Dean Alex couldn't take control of it. Rockland at the time with the passing in front. Good shot, but a save made by Harris. Grabbed it with the glove, but tried to sneak it in behind him. Harris saying in his lucky stogs that he could not, his leg was just back just enough to prevent that. That was a very sneaky shot attempt there for Rockland. Abington wins the faceoff. Will try and clear it. They do get it out to neutral zone. Blondie will try and take control of it. Blondie can't get to it. Dean Alex shoots, and that's going to be off the defender. Chasing it is Kane. Goes on to the stick of Blondie. Goes to Kane, shoots, and that's going to be saved by Harris. But McDonald lays the boomstick, preventing that shot opportunity in general. Great defending there from McDonald. They'll be forced to reset. 1 minute left on the Webster Timberlanes power play. Dean Alex, a burst of speed. Trying to get around all the defenders, and looks like he got tripped on the play, but they will not call it. So puck will go all the way back down. Daniel Kane will look to reset. Abington takes control of it in the offensive zone. They try to get a pass off, but couldn't.
Oh, yes, it's true. That man has no stick.
And we're going to have a whistle here. And it's going to be on Rockland, yes.
And we're going on the EyeBuyHouses penalty kill.
They're actually going on the...
we're going on the South Hingham Veterinary Services 4-on-4.
There we go.
There we go.
Had to segue for it, but I mean, he did almost look like he chunked his stick as we talked about it, but I mean, we talk about it all the time. I mean, especially with both these teams, disciplinary issues is the key, and especially for Rockland. I mean, it has been tough to come by to try and just play consistently good, and it's because of that energy. It's going to be a hooking minor. Mara will just get the puck out deep, but that will be in the netting.
Tommy is going for that puck. He's going to try and grab that puck from the netting. We're about to witness Tommy Welch jump.
It'll be really interesting to see if he can grab it.
I hope he can. Let's go. Go, Tommy. Do it, Tommy.
We even have our cameraman over there trying to go for it as well. Nevertheless, we have a game to call. Remember, it is 4-on-4. Shot there will go wide. Grabbing it is LaRucco. LaRucco trying to get it. Can't. Mara will reset, and they're going to be going on the penalty kill. 1:20 left here. And the cameraman, one of our cameramen.
Shout out to Ryan for retrieving that puck.
There we go. Jack Blondie, good defense, but Abington gets it right back. Abington looking for someone in front before Bulldogs to play defense. Danny Moran couldn't get the stick away from Conley. Battling for his Moran, and we'll have another whistle, and it's going to be a penalty on, I believe that's going to be Abington.
Oh, we are back on the South Hingham Veterinary Services.
Are we?
4x4, according to Justin.
To my knowledge, I don't know what's going on, but no, it's just a whistle and a face-off on the other end.
Oh, okay.
I don't know what happened
So
there.
we're back on the EyeBuyHouses penalty kill.
There we go. So Rockland will win the face-off initially. McDonald trying to take control of it, but Kane playing pest. 43 seconds to go here on the penalty kill. McDonald taking it up himself. Gonna look for the pass in front. Good defense there from the Bulldogs, thanks to Dean Alex. Looking for a pass, goes off a Rockland skate, and they're able to get it out. And maybe if they could get to that puck, they could have gotten numbers there, but could not. Duggan over the Connolly in the corner.
Oh.
Fighting for the puck. 15 seconds to go on the penalty kill, and it goes right back out to the neutral zone. Five seconds and counting. One last chance for Abington on the power play. Shoots, and that's going to go wide. Puck will get chased to the far side. McDonald won't be able to chase it, so Marr will just try and get that puck out. Jaden McQueen try and get there, but Conley gets there first. In front, Conley just chucks that puck deep, looking for McDonald. Marr trying to hit McDonald, but he's just too big. He's just such a tall, stocky build, but nevertheless, here comes Dean Alex the other way. Puck goes through, and it's a 2-on-1. Looking for the pass in front. Shoots, save made by Harris.
Oh.
Put all his effort into that, his skating. Came secondary there. What a powerful shot, but Harris with a fantastic save on the 2-on-1 breakaway. Abington will look to reset. Trying to get it to McDonald, but goes through his stick. And Joe Barry will look for a shot on net. Harris was ready for it. Trying to find an opening is Rockland. One penalty each side, but no score as a result. Abington trying to get there with numbers, loses the puck, but gets it over to McDonald. Shoots, save made by Ricky. Very high energy game. We were kind of expecting this out of the Bulldogs from the beginning, Rocco. I mean, both teams came to play to that.
Yeah, for sure. You know, both teams are putting their energy on max. We got James Levasseur on the faceoff? No, okay. I was about to say.
I would do it.
Yeah.
Put James Levasseur on the faceoff.
You think you could beat James Levasseur on a faceoff?
No.
Okay.
Not even remotely. I think he would be I think he's actually probably sneaky good at faceoffs too. McGuire over to the far side will find LaRucco. LaRucco trying to keep the puck, but Danny Moran will be forced to play chase as Abington will try and bring it back. Nicholas Daly passing it up to the far side, but loses it, so goes back to Whitman. Abington looking to try and get on the board first. Marr with good defense. Ricky, easy save, but a good one at that. And puck will go all the way down. A little bit of a line change for the Bulldogs. And Abington. Fresh legs out there. Moran try to get an offensive opportunity, but they will just stick with the line change. McQueen playing chase. Same with Blondie. Gotta be careful coming back, but Dean Alex, recently named assistant captain, will be there to help out. But then here comes Jaden McQueen. Has two players on him. Trying to get the pass off, but Abington, good defense. And oh my goodness! Dean Alex, how do you do? A fantastic hit, setting the tone for the Bulldogs. Now here comes Abington the other way. Shoots, saved in by Ricky. Looking for a rebound. Goes into the netting. And it's 50-50, Rocco, but I would argue, I think Rockland's has the edge there on the physical side when it comes to this game so far.
Yeah, that was a great hit right in front of us, actually. And, you know, I'm seeing a lot of that aggression from Rockland. Only one penalty so far for both teams. But we're going to see how this game continues.
Lavasser, and for a pass, cancel, goes behind the net. Try and get it over in the front. Rockland trying to get it. It's LaRucco. The two captains going back and forth at it. Number 6 and number 9. Gonna get it, so it goes over to Grafton. Lavasser. And Rockland tried to keep it in the offensive zone, but it will be offside. Face off here in the neutral zone for the Bulldogs. Can't win it. Abington will. So look to try and generate some offense. Grafton trying to get over to the far side. Back and forth. Sean Niles will try and play chase, but won't be able to get it. That second line for Abington has been very high energy and very efficient, especially in the last 2 games. LaRucco hit alongside the boards. Lavasser. Kane with a massive hit as well. And trying to get it over to Kane was his brother, but he wasn't able to get it. Abington spending a lot of time in the neutral and offensive zone, but not with Rockland. Still putting up a fight.
Hey.
Abington looking for the pass across. Trying to grab it was Kane out of the air, but could not. Lavasser will just look for Kane. We'll try and pass it to the far side where it's a wide open LaRucco, just one defender to beat. Try and get around him, LaRucco. What a save made by Harris. Stick check at the last possible second to prevent the breakaway shot. Looking for a pass in front. Kane had a shot on his stick. Great defending shot there from Jack Blondie, but will go up into the netting. Multiple great chances for the Bulldogs, but fantastic defending. But I mean, what a save by Harris. I mean, that was a breakaway shot, and he poke checked that at the last possible second.
Yeah, that was a excellent showing.
He's been named the captain for a reason. He's been fantastic all season long, having a .918 save percentage.
Wow.
And again, in front. Blondie had a shot, but it was deflected. Harris was out of position, but luckily it did not play spoiler to a potential goal. Connolly up to Blondie. Alex trying to grab it and keep it in the offensive zone as Rockland. They do. Jay McQueen looking for the pass in front. What a pass! Shoots! Scores! A fantastic play! David Kane makes it 1-0. How about that pass from Jaden McQueen from the opposite side, and Rockland will strike first.
We are now 1-0 Rockland, 1:07 left in the first period.
I mean, you have to admit, that pass is nearly impossible to make 90% of the time. What a pass from the freshman, Jaden McQueen.
And then shot it right in the back of the neck. Net, not neck. Someone get me off commentary.
It was right by Harris's neck. It missed him. It was a very well-placed shot there by David Kane. McDonald looked to respond. Good save made by Ricky. And Abington looking for another shot opportunity. Good defensive poke check there from the Bulldogs. There's a mass scramble in front! And the puck goes through Ricky's pads. It's the Captain McDonald, and they tie it up immediately.
Now we are 1-1, 45.6 seconds left in the first period. Now, Justin, did you see that coming? I saw the puck going right towards the pads, and then it just encased them.
Yeah, I mean, it was just barely. If Ricky had a split-second reaction time sooner, he would have stopped that. I mean, that was a very well screened shot by Abington. They've been in the offensive end for a lot of time, so a little bit of back and forth. This just goes to show that both these teams are definitely looking to keep it up. And Moran looking for the backhander, can't get it. Owen Guervant, his own shot. But now Abington looking to try and get 2 straight unanswered goals. McDonald looking for a shot, gets blocked. And all of a sudden, Moran has a chance to go the other way. Potential 2-on-1, shoots, look for the rebound. Was Guervant, good save there. LaRucco shoots, save made by Harris.
0.8 seconds left in the first period.
Tune in right after this face-off. And, we're actually getting a goaltender pull. With 0.8 seconds to go, they're going to try and sneak another goal here. It's going to be really interesting to see if they can get it off in time.
Puck's going to drop. You got to take one shot.
You got to take an immediate shot.
Yeah.
And try and get it, and McDonald will just kick
Beautiful
that away.
kick.
Beautiful kick from McDonald.
Perfect kick.
But after the end of one, it's Rockland 1, Abington 1. And before we get back to the first intermission, I was able to get a chance to talk with head coach, Coach Steve, about this game versus Abington.
WRPS Rockland, I'm here with defenseman James Lavassia. Lavassia, thank you so much for joining us. Obviously, this is an Abington team that really has had your number in the past. I mean, is the game plan adjusting or shifting going into this game?
Obviously, we are playing different than we have the past 2 games. Obviously, I'm in the lineup tonight, so things are definitely going to be different. But I'm really excited to get out there. I haven't played Abington yet this year with my injury, so I'm really excited and I'm ready to go out there and play my best.
Yeah, so one that is sort of as a spotlight is Cooper Little, about to hit 100 career points. How has he been, just from a personal perspective? What can you say to everyone at home about Cooper Little?
He tries his best to keep his spirits up. He went through a point drop in the beginning of the year, and it was just kind of tough for him. As a player who was getting multiple points each game, he had to find a way to come back, and he has, and he's been playing phenomenal for the team, and he's been setting an example for everyone on the team.
Yeah, of course. And then obviously you had that little bit of a win streak against Oliver Ames, and then you dropped 2 back-to-back. What's the game plan going into this game? Because this is a very, very, very good Abington team. What's the game plan and mindset from the entire locker?
Obviously to win. We can't be thinking about past games. Games in the future. We got to think about tonight, and we just got to go out there and give it our all every single shift.
Of course. James, thank you as always.
Thank you.
Go back to WRPS Rockland live on YouTube.
Coach Steve looks a lot different than the last time I saw him, but that was defenseman James Lavassia who was able to get on with us. Obviously part of Bulldog Breakdown as well, but welcome back to the first intermission. I'll ask you, DJ Rocco, this has been a very high-energy game, both ways. Shots aplenty, hits aplenty. Tommy's going to have a lot of clicking to do with those clickers.
Yeah.
What have you seen specifically in this game that has caught your eye?
All the Rockland shots, especially that first one that went in, where it just went right above his shoulder. That was an excellent shot coming off an excellent pass. That was a great showing. And then over here, that goal right between the pads was on point.
Yeah. It was a perfectly placed shot because that was a screenshot that you could tell that Ricky wanted that back because that was a split second sooner. He wasn't expecting the shot from McDonald, but that's what we talk about with someone like Sam McDonald because his IQ is so high to know what to do in those situations, and you can definitely tell. But what else have you seen? Ricky has been very, very good here in this first game.
Yeah, Ricky has been great. I'm seeing Rockland, not as many penalties so far. Commentator curse. But, I'm seeing the team skate a lot faster. They're very fast this game, much faster than normal. Abington keeping the pace up. It's been a very even game, the first period.
Yeah, we can both. Your score prediction was 4-3. That's kind of keeping track of what we're going to probably see here. But it's either that's the one thing that Coach Steve talks about that we'll get to the second intermission. Obviously, we're going to get to it in first, but he mentioned that as long as they play their brand of hockey and force them to play Rockland hockey, that's kind of what you expect. And then Abington, their ability to respond off of talent alone, like of someone of McDonald's caliber, is really good. But I mean, we'll talk more about hockey when we get back into the second period. But I mean, first off, that snowstorm.
Yeah.
My goodness. I mean, did you have trouble getting out during the weekend? Whenever
no,
that
I didn't
happened?
go anywhere. I did not go anywhere. Thursday, I did go to Boston. I met Bill Murray.
How'd that go?
Fantastic. That was one of the best things ever. I love Bill Murray, and I will continue to love Bill Murray. I like Bill Murray more than I ever did now. Super nice guy. So if you ever want to go see Bill Murray and his blood brothers, go. 100% worth it. Get the VIP meet and greet. Super nice guy.
That's Rocco sponsored, not WRPS
not
sponsored.
WRPS. Sponsored by Bill Murray.
I mean, we talked about it in before the game. But mentioning freezing factors now that you've seen a period, what is your freezing factor for both sides?
Rockland's going to watch those, just getting too many people in front of the net. There's a lot of shots that can be a little trickier when there's too many people in front of the net to block for the goaltender. And I'm seeing that a lot. That's partially what happened with the pad goal. But for Abington, what would you have to say?
I would probably say the freezing factor is just their ability to not pass the puck. I mean, this is a team in the past that McDonald has been that facilitator. He's been that guy to pass the puck, but no one can hold on to the puck, and Rockland's been able to take advantage, and that's how they got that one goal, because they were able to get that 2-on-1 chance off of dumping the puck in that far end. So I'm interested to see what happens if that continues, because clearly what I think is a heating factor when it comes to something that's going good for a team. Rockland, they're capitalizing off turnovers. They're getting into the offensive zone because Abington's getting in their own way. And we talked about it. I said that if Rockland gets in their own, or Abington gets into their own head, that's going to be an issue, because then all of a sudden Rockland's going to capitalize. They're locked in. This is their Super Bowl. It's like the Patriots. Like, this is their Super Bowl of wanting to know, like, this is their last chance against Abington for these seniors, and they're showing out. You mentioned before, the skating is at an all-time high, so it is really, really good.
You know, we'll do a quick WRPS shout-out while we have a moment here, because we figured that was smart. Excuse me. That doesn't happen a lot coming from me. But we got Justin Bowman 00 on all social platforms.
And just J Bowman WRPS on Twitter.
J Bowman WRPS on Twitter, /X. For me, DJ Rocco from Rockland on Instagram, YouTube at DJ Rocco from Rockland, Twitter at DJ Rocco Rockland, and you can find my merch link in bio. But also we have Colin, Ari, Ryan, Lucas, and Seth, of course. I believe that's it. And Tommy Welch, who's going to be on commentary for the Tommy Welch Statistics Show after the second period.
Yeah. We'll be able to get that Coach Steve interview.
Yep.
And then we'll go into that second period. But we will take a quick minute break. And when we come back, the second period, your score right now, Rockland 1, Abington 1 here on WRPS Rockland.
This is James Lavasta, and you're watching Dogs Hockey on WRPS.
Great?
Participate.
Where does greatness start? Here, in the classroom.
On the diamond.
In the pool. On the field.
Where will your greatness take you?
To better grades.
To more friends.
Yeah! Be great.
Participate.
What do you hear? What do you say? Welcome back to the second period for Rockland versus Abington.
And I think we owe someone an apology from the WRPS crew.
Biggest apology to our very special cameraman, David, who's been helping us a lot more than a lot of people. He's been here since, I believe, before me. Definitely before me.
Definitely before me.
You.
Yeah.
I think before Lucas. He's been here one of the longest serving WRPS cameramen. So shout out to David.
He was the cameraman during the East Bridgewater game for football.
Yeah. I mean, he was there for, he was the lone cameraman.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's just that good. He's that good.
Yeah, back when Biko was doing the commentary. But, I mean, we'll go back into this game. The second period is about to start. I mean, we talk about blizzards when it comes to just everything in general, but, I mean, it's been a blizzard of shots from both sides. So, I mean, it's going to be really interesting to see what happens here because, like we said before, again, commentator curse, knock on wood, this isn't wood. But we talk about the penalties, and like Rockland just keeps getting in their own way with penalties sometimes, and if they can overcome that, which what have they been able to do, they can be competitive with some of the top teams in the league.
Yeah, you know, Rockland has to keep it together for those 3 periods. We've said that during this season. We've said it during last baseball season. We said it during last football season. Rockland has this tendency to stray away from the main goal, which is obviously win the game with any means possible. But the last game, they definitely stuck it together for the 3 periods, and hopefully they'll continue to do it this game.
We talk about potential, and we talked about potential for all of these teams, and just because at their true potential, Rockland, it can be one of the best teams in the league. So we'll see what happens here. Second period starting, tie game, 1-1. Rockland will win the faceoff. Abington getting overtly aggressive. Trying to fight for the puck is Dean Alex, but goes on to the stick of Erickson. Looking for a shot, it's McDonald. But that'll be saved. Another shot and another save there for Ricky. Looking for the pass is Jaden McQueen. Can't take control of it, so Abington will go the other way. Looking for the pass in front, can't connect. Dean Alex looking for the puck, it's a mad scramble in the corner. Grabbing it is Dean Alex. Just trying to bring the puck up. Back and forth, this has been a neutral zone war here for this entire first minute of the second period. All of a sudden, here comes the other way. Blondie with a burst of speed, looking for a shot opportunity instead, finds Kane, shoots, save made by Harris, rebound chance, no good in front. Fantastic opportunity, but an even better save. And try and get the puck out is the Bulldogs. But the Green Wave keep it in. Looking for a shot, McDonald, but couldn't connect. Blondie has been overtly aggressive here in this game, and all of a sudden, a defender falls down, 2-on-1 chance. Kane shoots, save made by Harris. We talked about David Kane. I mean, what a change from the last time we were out here, from being thrown out of the game to being really the offensive X factor. And that's what we said when he exited that Oliver Ames game. Immediately they scored 3 goals, and David Kane can easily be an X factor for his team because of his offensive ability.
Yeah, for sure. You know, there's a lot of those players on the team that are critical to the team.
And looking for a shot in front. Oh, Harris makes a great save. Looking for the rebound in front. Harris is still down. Took a second to get back up, but is back to his feet. So Abington looking to take a shot. Save made by Ricky. Almost. Could have been bad for Lavasse, but we get a whistle stoppage here as the net gets dislodged. James kind of close there. He got it close to an own goal, but luckily he was able to poke check that out of the way, so faceoff will be in the Rockland zone.
You know, I would have never let him hear the end of that.
Oh, I know you wouldn't have.
Nope.
Trying to grab it was LaRucco. Trying to win it initially for the Bulldogs. Trying to find that pass. The Kane brothers have really been the offensive X factor here for Rockland. They have been really, really good. Lavasse to the far side, but McDonald gets there first. Looking for the pass in front. A bit of a back and forth, trying to get that puck out. Moran. LaRucco tried getting to it. What a hit there from LaRucco to dislodge the puck for the moment. Daniel Kane will play chase. Whitman will get it first. Trying to keep it in the offensive zone is the Bulldogs, but Abington doing a good game plan of just keeping it away from the Bulldogs down the defensive end. Here comes McDonald. To the far side, pass gets through, shot, save made by Ricky. And for the rebound in front, no good. They'll find another chance, but Ricky gets back on his feet. Trying to keep it in was Abington, but James going the other way. Looking for his own shot, save made by Harris. Pass in front, Lavase couldn't get it off. Abington the other way. This has been a high-paced game for both sides. Looking for the pass, couldn't connect. Blondie will just try and get it out. Get it all the way down, and oh, watch out for David Kane. He's got wheels. Trying to get a puck in deep. Gets behind the net, and all of a sudden the offense comes back here for the Bulldogs. Go on the stick of Blondie, will go through his stick. And they're just trying to get the pass off to the far side. But Abington will just reset. And hit there from Jack Blondie to try and draw the puck loose. Dean Alex trying to get it to Connolly. A little bit of a misstep there. But instead, Abington keeps it in the offensive zone, shoots, and that goes wide. Barr. And shot there from the point, but that will just go up in the air. And that will be... it actually went in the net, but it was no goal. Because it was in the air. They whistled it dead while it was in the air.
Oh.
So faceoff will be in the Abington zone. Very interesting. It went through, it went up into the netting and then went back into the net.
Huh.
Very interesting.
Yeah.
But Moran, Yervont, and LaRuque are out there with Lavase and Marr. Moran passing it back. Trying to get it back up to Moran. Couldn't connect. Lavase, good defense, keeps it in the Abington zone. Yervont, oh, a burst of speed from the 8th grader. Trying to get to the puck. But Abington will look for the breakout pass. They get it. And they'll try and shove it towards the net. No good. That'll go wide. Again, Abington looking for that offensive opportunity. Now it's a 3-on-2 the other way. LaRuque with the puck. Trying to get around the defender. Great defense there from Cunning. Trying to work the puck away is Abington. Yervont playing chase, but Abington's able to get the passes off. To the far side, it's Whitman. Whitman just pucks it all the way to the Rockland zone. Goes off of Yervont's skate. Almost could have been bad, but then it goes on to the stick of Dean Alex. All of a sudden, 2-on-2 the other way. Dean Alex gets around one defender. Shot, and that's a great defensive poke check there from Abington.
Went over the netting.
Face off one there from Abington, but Rockland will try and lay chase. And oh, great poke check there from Jack Blondie. Taking your advice, saying they should dive more often. McDonald will just pass the puck in deep. Looking for Abington. McDonald looking for that pass in front. Good defense there from Rockland. Dean Alex. McDonald gets around one defender, gets around two. What a move in front, and that will get dislodged.
Oh, they're hugging. That's so nice.
Ricky is slow to get up though, as McDonald. I mean, he is what, 6'5". I mean, a 6'5" guy running into you full speed.
Is he really that tall?
I mean, just look at him. Sam McDonald seems like he's a very tall individual.
I thought we were talking about Ricky.
No.
Oh.
Yeah, no. 6'5" Sam McDonald going at full speed at Ricky. The wind will get knocked out of you if you're not ready for it.
100% agree now. I was just confused there. Ricky's a big dude. I don't think he's that tall.
How tall do you think he is?
Probably like my height, 6'2".
That's not bad. Still pretty tall.
Yeah. I just don't think he's 6'5".
That is true. Lavase trying to take control of the puck, but they can't. Abington Trying to take control of it, but Rockland, Lavasse, able to help try and get that puck out for the moment. Daniel Kane gets it around one defender. Trying to get around two. Deke won't work. Moran tried to play chase, but they will reset. Abington couldn't connect. Lavasse just trying to get the puck out. Here for Rockland. Abington keeps it in the zone. Shot in front. What a save made by Ricky. Off the glove. Connolly shot in front. And that's another save.
It's been a very competitive game here. Both teams pretty much operating at the same level, same speed.
Yeah, both teams are definitely doing really well right now. As obviously, we'll see what happens here. Here in the
paid?
Rockland zone.
We don't get paid.
You guys get paid?
No, they do.
I don't either.
I'm not, Seth. I'm gonna go talk to them. I'm gonna go get paid from them.
But anyways, here we go. Face off won by Rockland. Dean Alex will try and take control of it. What a hit there to separate the Rockland player from the puck. Jaden McQueen will try and grab it. Jack Blondie keeps on his stake. Will be offside for the moment. They get back on side. Connolly trying to get it over to Duggan. Falls down. And Lavasse couldn't get to the puck. So all of a sudden Blondie trying to get in front. Oh, dangerous pass, but luckily does not play an issue. Lavasse to Dean Alex. Alex looking for his own shot opportunity. Save made by Harris. Kane keeps it in the offensive zone. And that puck will go into the netting. You can kind of tell that, like, even with it being a tie game, you think everything's getting in their own heads. We talked about it before, you know, they're starting to hang their heads a little bit, but Rockland, it feels like all the momentum's on their side.
Yeah, I don't want to say too much, because you know how that goes. But we got another face-off. Cooper LaRucco, am I right? Is it Cooper LaRucco? I'm the best.
How about that? McDonald, though, after Abington wins the face-off, McDonald loses the puck, so he's forced to dump it in. Lavasse will go back to grab it, try and get the pass off, but does for the moment. Kane over to the far side. Moran trying to go after, but can't. In front, Abington looking for the pass opportunity, but it goes all the way to the boards. McDonald looking for the pass in front, shoots. What a save made by Ricky. And it's very interesting how they have Cooper LaRucco, they have the seniors with Daniel Kane on that line, a freshman, you know, getting the experience, but Daniel Kane has been a very energetic, very good player in this season.
Yes, he has. As most of them have.
But a line change here. David Kane, Owen Guervant, and Dean Alex out there. Trying to win it. McDonald trying to get the puck off. Shot in front. Save made by Ricky. For such a heated rivalry, Rocco, something to point out, I mean, not much aggressiveness, not much fighting after the whistle.
No,
they're very respectable. It's been a very good back and forth game.
Yeah.
6:51 to go here. Puck will go all the way behind the net. Monty will have to worry about McDonald, so will Dean Alex, but they will go all the way back out to the neutral zone. Winning it initially is Dean Alex off the steal. Dean Alex looking for his own shot, going all the way. What a move, but could not finish. Gets around all the defenders, but lost the puck at the last possible second. Jack Blondie shoots, and that's going to go off the defender. And they've got pass in front. Oh, and a missed opportunity for the Bulldogs. Shot again. Save made by Harris. Another save. An unbelievable sequence for the captain. Owen Guervant keeps it in for the moment, but then here comes Abington the other way. 3-on-2 for the moment. McDonald through the legs pass. Looking for a shot, can't get it. What a missed opportunity for the Bulldogs. McDonald trying to get around multiple defenders, but gets it out. Looking for a shot opportunity, save made by Ricky. Trying to get the puck out is Rockland. They hit it all the way down. Dean Alex and Connolly going to chase. Dean Alex looking for the puck. Abington looking to reset. Goes on Connolly sick. They've been trusting him as that top defenseman here for Abington. Kane trying to play chase along with Guillervant.
Oh!
And trying to go after it. Aggressiveness from Kane. Looking for a shot is Abington. We'll just pass out to the blue line. And oh, there is going to be a delayed penalty. So there will be 6 players on the ice. David Kane will be the culprit. Oh my goodness, almost brought it into their own net. Could have been bad, but now they're just going to try and touch the puck. It is a 6-on-5 right now. What a hit there from LaRucco. Just trying to touch the puck, and they can't. They'll be able to get a shot off on the delayed penalty. Shoots, and that's going to go off a pad. And again, another hit. And finally, they were able to get to the puck.
Jeez.
But David Kane will be going off the ice for 2 minutes. Definitely got a little too aggressive there, a little bit of high sticking, so he'll be in the box for 2 minutes on the EyeBuyHouses penalty kill.
4:33 left in the second period.
Again, thank you to all of our great sponsors here. 3 great sponsors. Always good to have them help out WRPS in every way they can. And a good start here. And Harris trying to get himself involved.
Goalie goal win.
Maybe soon. Abington trying to keep it in the offensive zone. In front, looking for the shot, but can't get it. Whitman over to the far side for Erickson. Back to Whitman. Looking for the pass to the far side. Won't be able to get it. All of a sudden, LaRucco, there's a chance on offense for the penalty kill. Gets around one defender, tries to juke around him. That's just a little too much. And LaRucco just trying to get the puck away from the Abington players, but it actually ends up on an Abington player's stick. They have to be careful for the offside. They're forced to reset. 1:08 left in the EyeBuyHouses penalty kill. Erickson and Whitman. McDonald trying to take control of the puck. Gets a pass out, but what a poke check there from LaRucco. Gets around the defender, can't get it, but Dean Alex is there to help him out. And they'll call that offside. Oh my goodness.
Tommy is fuming. And someone yelled Hooters.
I know the blizzard happened a few days ago, but it's not that hard to see the ice. My goodness. So faceoff will be in the neutral zone. A missed opportunity again for the Bulldogs. A lot of missed scoring opportunities, but scoring opportunities nonetheless. Still 1-1. 3 minutes to go here in this game. Still tied. Connolly over to the far side. Like we said before, Abington and Rockland players have not been able to practice because of the blizzard, because of school being canceled. So could have been a factor here. Oh, Connolly looking for his own shot. Won't be able to register. 15 seconds to go left on the penalty kill. Trying to kill it off. Trying to get it over to McDonald. Let's get it right out to the point. Trying to grab it. Potential poke shot opportunity here. Dean Alex trying to get around. And then penalty was over, so the extra attacker from the penalty box trying to get out and trying to get it, but what a save made by Ricky. Penalty is over. Jack Lonnie trying to grab it. Falls on the stick of Whitman. All the way up to Derek O'Neill, the freshman. Looking for a pass in front. Will get deflected. Chance in front if they were able to get to it, but McDonald does, trying to get the pass off instead. Looking for a shot. Save made by Bulldog. What a save. Wide open in front, and we're going to have a delayed call here. Or it's actually going to be an offside delay, but nothing to happen from it. Trying to grab it was Cooper. Looking for the pass in front, trying to find McDonald. Can't. Bulldogs trying to generate some offense, have been really disruptive defensively. LaRucco passing it back to Kane. Trying to go to the far side over to LaRucco. Good defensive poke check there from Abington. Abington numbers the other way. McDonald gets around one. Shoots. Save made by Ricky. Looking for the shot in front is Abington. 1 minute to go. Shot in front. Oh, well screen shot. Almost got by Ricky for a second time. Instead, Rockland tried to get an offensive opportunity. Again, good defensive poke check and preventing that scoring opportunity. And a big hit there to mess with the puck. And now it's a 2-on-2 the other way. Daniel Kane trying to get around the defender. Could not. Wandy going to be forced to try and get back in time, and he does. And trying to grab it was one of the 3 Bulldog players there, but they couldn't. All of a sudden, Abington has numbers the other way. Looking for the pass. McDonald gets poke checked. And we'll just chuck it in deep and force on the reset, but Abington keeps it in the offensive zone. Blondie trying to get it past, and Daniel Kane had a chance there, but no good. Poke check there. Daniel Kane is gassed. He's trying to get over to the puck. 7 seconds to go. One more chance for Abington. And they'll just shoot it towards the net. Will go far. 2 periods done. And we have had no score since the first period. It's 1-1. We will take a quick moment to get a quick word from Coach Steve talking about his game with Abington, and afterwards, the Tommy Welch Stats Show.
WRPS Rockland here with Coach Steve for Dogs Hockey. And we were actually just talking right before, the blizzard sort of playing a little bit of a factor going into this game. You haven't really been able to practice since Saturday. I mean, how's that been? Obviously that's going to be a little bit rough going against this Abington team that's really good.
Yes, it's definitely difficult. They're in the same boat where once school's canceled, you're not allowed to practice. So it's been different not seeing the team since Saturday. But we had everyone come early today. We're going to spend a little bit more time on the whiteboard today and just go over the key points and all that. The good thing is the team's fired up. They're excited. They know it's their last chance against this team, so they're pumped.
Yeah, we actually talked with Lavasser earlier today, and he's pumped. Like you can tell, like the energy in the team is way up, and you're kind of needed against this Abington team that the Cashman Cup in the previous game didn't work out in your favor. Has there been a change of strategy going into this game?
We've been doing different strategies, forechecks, D-zone throughout the last couple games that have been working. Most of the games have been closer. We've been winning a couple. The main key against Abington is in our head. They all grew up together. They played youth hockey together. They're all best friends. So it's you got to get in that mindset of you're not playing your best friend. You're playing against a team that wants to beat you, wants to take your spot, and you got to treat it like you're playing against one of the top teams in the state. Like you got to treat it like it's not Abington, it's someone else.
Yeah, of course. And obviously, one player to highlight, someone who could hit 100 career points tonight, Cooper LaRucco. Over just the course of his career, how has he been under your coach?
So it's funny. He started as a pure offensive kid, great shot, great offensive awareness, and then he just blossomed into a great two-way player. He's been a quiet leader ever since he was a sophomore, leading by example, speaking up when he needs to. Offensively, he just keeps getting better and better. The sad part is everyone knows who he is. So he's getting double teamed sometimes. Some teams have even triple teamed him, basically having people shadow him. And he's still getting his chances, burying the puck, not as much as he wants, but still capitalizing on those opportunities. His development as a player has been amazing throughout the 4 years.
Yeah, of course. And then you talked about the high energy. One thing to bring up is that mixture of energy and discipline. How has that been? Because especially the game that we broadcasted, the Oliver Ames one, that the energy shift was crucial with the discipline. Has that been something that been worked on in the past week?
Yes, that has been the key for the last couple of weeks, because when we play discipline, most of the time it's either a one-goal game or we've been winning the games. When we get undisciplined is where we don't have enough guys. We're not one of the top teams in the state that have 50 guys try out. It just doesn't happen. We can't afford to spend time in the penalty box where the same kids have to play over and over again. They get tired, the rest of the game's junk. We need to stay disciplined. We don't have to worry about getting someone back or getting hit and then trying to hit them back or trying to do anything stupid. If we play 5-on-5 hockey, we can play with anyone. we got to stay disciplined. That's one of the main keys.
Yeah, and who are you going for with goalie in tonight? Because obviously Ricky and Colin have had their sort of streaky performances, but both of them have been pretty good. So who's going to be taking against
both of them have been playing great. Ricky's been on a nice little streak, so he will get today. And then Colin will actually get Saturday's game. Main reason is Ricky has been playing really well lately against some of the top teams. And then the other thing is this is his last chance against Abington. A lot of the kids on the team are motivated to beat Abington. I don't know if anyone else is more motivated. When he didn't get to play in the Cashman Cup, he was not happy because he feels like he owes Abington one. So he's locked in, dialed in, and I feel like going against Abington for the last time of his career, he is pumped about it.
Of course, Steve. Thank you as always.
Thank you.
We'll go back to WRPS Rockland live on YouTube.
Tommy Welch here with Justin Bowman. Welcome to the Tommy Welch Stats Show. I mean, Tommy, what do you got? What are your thoughts on this game so far? It's been very high pace, high action.
I have no words. I didn't
Wonderful
expect
analysis.
I didn't expect it to be this close. I thought Abington would be running away with it. But no, this Dogs team is right in the mix with it. And I was actually talking with Hayden Hatch, who's actually here tonight. I basically told him, it's like, I think the next person to score is going to win this. He's like, I do have to agree. And honestly, right now, I think Rockland can do it. They're outmatching Abington. They're getting to the puck more. They're outrunning them. Simple as that.
Yeah, and I think one thing, we'll get to the stats in a second, but one thing I want to point out, Abington just keeps tripping over their own foot. I mean, they keep shooting themselves in their own foot when it comes to just every single opportunity they've had has just slipped through their hands. I mean, McDonald has had a rough game. I mean, he has not looked good. But what do we have for stats so far?
Yeah, but I also want to bring up a point. If Abington loses this game, that might be a point where the reason why they lost. Because right now, if they lost right now, I think I would say we're going to be against a solid Rockland team that you didn't expect to be, this active, this confident going into this. So if they lose by only if it's a 2-1 game, you could always say that they started tripping more over themselves. So simple as that.
Yeah, no, I fully agree. I mean, going into this game, I was expecting Rockland to be competitive because we just heard from Coach Steve. This is a team that clearly wanted to be aggressive from the jump.
Yeah.
So I would fully agree in that case. But what do we have for stats, Tommy?
So for Rockland shots, they've gotten 14, which I honestly thought they would have a little bit more by now. I also thought they would be around the 18, 19 in that ballpark. But it's all right. They're playing great. 17 for Abington, which I expected a lot more out of them. I thought they'd be in the upper 30s by now. But I actually have a good point. That whole entire thing down there with Harris outside of the net and Rockland not acting on it, I just congrats to Harris. What a play. If Rockland loses this, that could be also another reason you didn't act on the chance down there. Right now, this is neck and neck. Whoever gets this next goal, I feel could win this game.
Yeah, and I think if just getting shots on net should be the goal for both these teams going forward. Because I think you have to realize that both these teams are definitely in the mix, because I think at this point, just getting shots on net, I think lucky bounces are going to be your go-to when it comes to that. But I mean, overall, it's been a very, very good game. And we can talk about how Rockland wasn't able to really get that save, or that shot right when Harris was outside the net. But then right when they actually got an opportunity on the other side, Harris makes a remarkable save to prevent the goal. I mean, he's been dialed in here, probably been the most dialed in out of all the Green Waves. But that will do it here for the Tommy Welch Stats segment. A quick.
Who do you think is going to win?
Give me Rockland. I think.
Same here.
I think the energy is just all on Rockland's side.
I think this is a good point. If they win here tonight, Coach Steve could say, okay, we won this game. Let's not worry anymore. Let's go jam it right down every single one of their other team that we're coming up as throats, and let's go win out.
This is a game that the seniors have been wanting to win.
Yeah.
Because this is their last shot against Abington. We will see if that happens. Take a quick look.
There's always playoffs.
We'll take a quick minute break and then right back the third period here on WRPS Rockland.
This is James Avasta, and you're watching Dogs Hockey on WRPS.
participate.
Where does greatness start? Here, in the classroom.
On the diamond.
In the pool. On the field.
Where will your greatness take you?
To better grades.
To more friends.
Be great.
Participate.
Third period of action underway. We are still tied at 1 after the first period, and it was the same after the second. Who will get that goal to give their team the lead? Moran, puck on his stick, goes over to LaRucco. LaRucco charging down the middle of the ice, looking for a shot opportunity that goes up into the netting. I mean, we talked about it before, but I mean, DJ Rocco, I mean, how have you felt this game's gone so far for both these teams?
You know, this game has gone, it's been about the same. It's been very equal. There's not much more I can say. I mean, we're not even 22 seconds in.
And, oh, shot there, but that will go wide. Harris had to get back into his net for that. McDonald trying to bring the puck up for the Green Wave. McDonald tries to get around one defender. Oh, my goodness. Almost got a good shot opportunity on, but nevertheless, we'll keep it in the Rockland zone. Is Abington for the moment. Now a 2-on-2 the other way. Looking for Moran. Will go to the far side. Moran will just chuck it in deep, and Rockland will go for a line change. McDonald pass to the far side to O'Neill. O'Neill looking for the puck. What a hit there in the corner. Dean Alex laying the boomstick. Hit the weight room part 2. How about that? How about that? And getting the pass off is Kane, but they're gonna say he's offside. Something to talk about at family dinner. Why were you offside when I had a wide open net? Nevertheless, face off here in the neutral zone. It'll be Kane and Erickson, the defender, actually in there to take the face-off. Looks like Erickson's actually playing forward a little bit. There for the Green Wave. Trying to get him is McQueen. A little bit of a scrum in front. Oh, good shot. Stay made by Harris, but they could not get the rebound in front. Tried to poke check it, but no dice. Green Wave with numbers the other way. Shoots. That's going to be wide. Green Wave keeps it in the offensive zone thanks to McDonald. Lavasse trying to get that puck out. Good defense from Lavasse. Gets the puck up, trying to look for Kane. But it goes to the far side, and Abington will get right back into their offensive zone. McQueen tried to clear the puck. Hamilton keeps it for the moment. Lavasse trying to bring the puck up. Gets intercepted by Abington, so they'll look to reset. Blondie passes it deep, goes off of a referee's skate. And trying to fight for it. Oh, multiple people missing the puck. Blondie trying to just chuck it deep into the offensive zone. Green Wave player grabs it, so they'll look to reset yet again. Rockland being overtly aggressive, led by the captain, Cooper LaRucco. LaRucco looking for his 99th and 100th career point here for the Bulldogs. In front, has a chance here, Dean Alex, but that gets poke checked before he gets into the danger zone. Lavassier will try and get it past McDonald, but won't be able to. So McDonald will have an offensive opportunity chance, trying to get around 4 defenders, but no good. David Kane putting the burners on, trying to get to it, but could not. Trying to bring the puck up. Good poke check there from Rockland. He goes off of the skate of a Green Wave player in front. Lavasse with a fantastic save of his own. Saving the puck from being... Oh, he's not going to let you live that one down. Oh, my goodness. What a defensive poke check from Lavasse. All of a sudden, Green Wave on the offensive opportunity. And Ricky will give everyone a breather.
I thought that one was going in. I can't lie, I thought that one was going in.
And we talked about it before in the beginning of the game, Lavasse being that star defensive player right alongside Blondie because of plays like that. Yeah. I mean, Ricky was out of position and everything. And what a defensive play there from Lavasse. Now all of a sudden goes all the way down, no icing. Cam McGuire on the chase. Trying to win it. Goes off of Moran. They'll look to reset. And a poke check there from McGuire for the moment. Couldn't take control of it. Trying to get it is Rockland, keeping it in the offensive zone. They do for the moment. Loses the puck though. So Abington will try and take it the other way. Shoot, save made by Ricky. Looking for a pass in front. Rebound, save made, Bulldog! An unbelievable stop. Kane keeps it in the offensive zone. Looking for a pass in front, trying to get over to Marr, couldn't get it. Dean Alex couldn't take control of it either, so McQueen will try and wrestle the puck deep, and he will. Trying to get onto the stick of Kane, but won't get it. Marr chucks it in to the offensive zone. And Abington looking to get an offensive opportunity, goes off a Abington player's skate. Luckily no danger though, but Dean Alex is there to play chase. Abington trying to control the puck, looks like they do. Kane in front, shoots, trying to find an opening. Harris, no danger there as that was defensively poke checked away. McDonald trying to take control of it. In front, looking for the pass. Oh! Tried to find McQueen in front, and they lose the puck for the moment. Shoots, and that's going to be not close enough to the goalie. Harris had a chance there. If Abington wants any chance to win this game, the mental errors have to be at a minimum for the last 9 minutes. Hit there. A lot of physicality between both these teams. Has been a fantastic game here. Oh, trying to grab it is Kane off the poke check, but could not. Shot here, save made by Ricky. Whoa! And a shot after the whistle.
8:54 left in the third period, tied at 1.
And it was a shot after the whistle, and the ref is actually giving them an earful. You can kind of tell that this Abington team is really frustrated going against this Bulldog team, but Bulldogs are giving them everything they can and then some. Looking for Daniel Kane, stays on the stick, looks for Connolly, goes over to the far side, shoots, no good. Kane trying to look for the puck, Oh, big hit there from McDonald. McDonald's starting to get physical. Trying to lead the charge. Save made by Ricky. Like we said before, Connolly, really that top pairing defenseman for the Green Wave, has really been trying to get them going alongside McDonald. And you can tell that this Green Wave team is frustrated. Can they break through? Who can be the one to break through?
Oh.
Lucky bounces have been the story for both these teams. Moran trying to get over to the far side. No good. Kupularuko gets the puck stuck in his skates. We'll try and get it up the boards. Goes into neutral zone, but they'll look to reset. Blondie going after the puck after it's dumped in. Over back and forth, and then that will just go right back over to the Abington zone. Dean Alex now on the ice. He's been very, very active defensively. But here comes the Green Wave. Gets around one defender, gets around two, but can't get around the third one. Shot in front, save made, Bulldog! Ricky. We need a wellness check because he is playing unconscious. Unbelievable stop from Ricky, doing everything he can to keep the Bulldogs in this game. Still 1-1, 7:39 left to go. Face off, one there from Abington. Puck gets dumped in, so Mara will look to try and get the puck out. Abington player does something with it. Oh my goodness. A little bit of extracurriculars after the point, and shot goes all the way up into the netting. Try to hit a home run with the puck, but that's wrong sport.
Few more months.
Few more. Should be a lot of fun as always.
Baseball might be my my favorite to commentate because there's like no stakes.
Yeah. Well, there's no food either. And shot save made by Ricky goes up into the netting yet again. I mean, Ricky is playing out of his mind. They're just playing the music because they're just expecting the stoppages. I mean,
yeah, the ref just told them to stop the music.
Trying to bring it up. And Bulldogs will poke check it away. David Kane gets around one defender. Shoots, save made by Harris. Lavase will look to reset for the Bulldogs. Gets it over to Marr. Trying to get it around. What a poke check there from Abington. In front. Shoots it. That's a great save by Ricky. Unbelievable. I mean, Ricky having the game of his life. Unreal. Abington has came to play in the third period. But Ricky says, I have an ace up my sleeve.
6:40 left in the third, tied at 1.
An unbelievable game. Great game from both these teams. Both captains fighting in the faceoff for the puck. Trying to grab it was Guervant, but couldn't. A little bit of a poke check there in front. Abington looking for a shot. Save made by Ricky. Guervant gets the puck. Just chucks it in deep, and Moran will chase. Looking for an opportunity. Couldn't get it up to the blue line for his Bulldog teammate. So Abington will look to reset. What a steal from Laruko! Gets around one, shoots, save made by Harris! Both these goalies standing on their head to win this grudge match. 5:52 left here in the third. Guervant and Laruko battling for the puck. Abington will look to reset. Poke checks him off of the puck. Guervant will just try and regain his composure. Have the Bulldogs set up for an offensive play. Marr over the middle. Jack Blondie bursts of speed. Gets it over to his fellow captain Laruko, and that goes up into the netting. What a transition. First we see Ricky make fantastic saves, and then Harris I mean, my goodness.
Yeah, 5:20 left in the third. This has been a very tight game, as we kind of anticipated.
Kane on the face-off. Wins it initially. Looking for the pass in front. Oh, what a save by Harris. Rebound chance. Denied. Harris somehow got the leg up to get that save. And all of a sudden, Abington trying to have numbers the other way. Lavasse trying to work against that puck. Trying to get it out. And they do. They get it back out to the neutral zone. Bringing the puck up now is Abington. 3-on-2 the other way. They have numbers. Looking for a pass in front. Can't get it. Good defensive poke check from Rockland. In front. Abington trying to find the pass, but can't. They'll try and get the pass in front. Oh, goes off the pad of Ricky. But gets pushed to the side. And Lavasse will have all the time in the world to try and find a teammate. McDonald gets it on his stick. The captain looking for the shot in front. Can't get it, but gets the pass off. And they can't get the pass across. Poke checked at the last possible second. Blondie and McDonald will go for the puck. And Blondie lost his stick. So now they're gonna have to look for it. Blondie gets his stick right back and luckily gets back into the play. Looking for the pass, can't get it. And Lavasse, great stop there, but Dean Alex has the burst of speed. Can he get there first? No, he can't. Connolly. Over to the far side to Duggan. And looking for a shot. Save made by Ricky.
Abington fan section being pretty quiet today. 3:43 left in the third period. I just kind of yell. Just kind of works.
Yeah.
So.
I mean, that's the type of energy this game's giving off. I mean.
Hey, if you want to hear me talk more, tune into baseball.
We talk about movies and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Rat Race is was a
Rat Race
discussion back then too. Looking for the pass to the far side as Rockland couldn't get it. Could have been a possible breakaway chance for Daniel Kane. Jack Blondie trying to bring the puck up. And that's going to be a save made by Ricky.
Did you smell bacon by any chance?
I kind of do.
Okay. All right. I thought I was going crazy.
It might just be the sweat coming off the players.
Oh, well, now I don't want bacon anymore.
I can kind of.
Okay.
There's like a faint sense.
Yeah, it was strong a second ago.
I could go for some bacon.
Yeah.
Trying to win the puck is LaRucco, but Abington will win it for the moment. McDonald gets it back up to the point. Trying to win it off the defensive poke check. It's Daniel Kane, but could not regain control of it. But LaRucco will pass it over to Marr. Trying to get it back over to LaRucco. Looking for the puck is Abington. Trying to work with it. Shot there. Oh, what a save made by Harris. Reached up to grab that one. Daniel Kane tried to call his own number, and Nicholas Harris blocked it. And all of a sudden, LaRucco with the puck. Bringing it up is Daniel Kane. When trying to go again, going around the net. Trying to look for the rebound chance in front off the wall. David Kane being extra physical today. That David Kane, Dean Alex line has been really good. Looking for the puck is Rockland. Goes off the skate of Connolly, so all of a sudden LaRucco will have a chance. Trying to look for an opportunity here. Shoots, and that's going to be a great save by Harris. Lavasse off the Abington failed pass. We'll try and get over to LaRucco, who just chucks it in deep. LaRucco will go to the bench, coming out Jaden McQueen. Abington with numbers, looking for the pass. Connolly shoots, and he scores! Wide open in front. And that'll be a goal for the Green Wave, but they're actually discussing it. And they said it was a goal initially. And it will stand. And Ricky's actually irate, wondering what happened there because it was a little bit of goaltender interference. Rockland fans obviously irate. We'll see what the word is. And they will be round, no goal! 90 seconds left and the air just got taken out of the entire Abington team. Look at Ricky hyping up the crowd as well. And the Abington side's now booing.
Yeah.
You can't please everyone when you're a ref.
No, you cannot. Now the ref is currently explaining what's happening.
So I think what happened was, it wasn't goaltender interference, it was a bar down. It actually never crossed the line.
They'll do it.
But they said it crossed the line. Very interesting stuff, but now, 90 seconds left, we are still tied. Goal will be taken off the board. Now Abington trying to hype their side up.
They're calling a timeout.
Trying to grab it is Rockland. No one can get off the face-off circle. Goes back up to Connolly. McDonald back over to Connolly. Shoots! And that will be wide. Looking for his Connolly. Trying to fight for it is Dean Alex. And all of a sudden Moran will get it the other way. One-on-one. LaRucco coming to help him. Moran shoots. Save made by Harris.
1:10 left in regulation. Tied at 1.
And if you're Abington, that's a big blow to have that goal not count, because it looks like it's been going Rockland's way all game, and you just need something to go your way.
Timeout, Abington.
Timeout will be for Abington, so we'll have the camera go on us for the moment. But I mean, clearly Abington was frustrated because they thought they had a goal, but apparently they didn't, and now we're still tied here, 1-1.
Yeah, you know, that's what happens. I think James Levaster's hugging Ricky, or they could just be talking. I don't know. But, you know, tied at 1 with 1:10 left in the first.
The third.
There's
there you go.
You know, there's a lot of tension in this room right now. Abington, both Abington and Rockland really discussing their game plans right now. But I think the best bet is just try to shoot at the net. Don't do anything fancy.
Yeah.
Just get it right in there. Oh.
They're actually a little sneak peek from. We're sort of getting a sneak peek at the Abington bench.
we got Ryan behind.
That is a very we're trying to steal signs like we're Bill Belichick as he got exiled from the Hall of Fame. But if you can just see like
they kicked him out of the Hall of Fame.
He wasn't first ballot.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow.
News to you. But I mean, look at the unity from this team. You can tell with Abington, their winning is their chemistry. But you can tell with a team like Rockland, their unity is their chemistry.
Yeah.
That's a big difference.
This is a shout out to Ryan for getting that unprecedented WRPS angle.
Looking for an opportunity is Rockland, but instead McDonald will win it. 3-on-1 the other way. Looking for the pass opportunity in front. Shoots next. Going to be a great save made by Ricky. And oh my goodness! Back and forth, and now it's starting to get physical.
POV, you called your second high school hockey fight IRL.
I don't even know what happened there because
I saw Ricky shove someone.
Yeah,
and then I saw someone
Ricky stick checked someone, but then LaRucco fell down. And response, very, very interesting. And going the other way is Dean Alex. Trying to look for it in front, trying to get the shot off, can't. And looking for the shot again from the side, can't get it. 43 seconds to go in regulation. We are still tied. McDonald to the far side. Shoots, save made by Ricky. LaRucco Down for the puck. Abington looking at a shot. Good save made by Ricky, but he can't get the glove on it. What a save! Ricky gets it. Player is slowed down. No whistle yet. 3-on-3 the other way, but there is going to be a Rockland player down, so they will whistle it. The captain, Jack Blondie's slow to get up. Hoping that he's okay. Don't know if that was as a result of an Abington player or just a bad fall.
I saw him and some Abington player go down, so best wishes to him. He's going to stay on the ice. Or maybe not.
They're just going to let the trainer look at him. He is clearly in a good amount of pain. He is really the heart and soul of this Bulldog team, and he will be the heart and soul next year too, so they're definitely going to need him. A little bit of an injury timeout. And it looks like, I don't know if Jack Blondie's going back onto the ice, but looks like it's going to be a lower body injury. Ooh. Around the ankle area.
And
after a little bit of discussion, they're just making sure Blondie is good.
Timeout, Bulldogs.
And Bulldogs will take a timeout with 15.1 to go. It has been a very, very contested game between both these sides. Again, we're going to get a very close look at the Abington timeout. Very, very good camera work by our cameraman. Very good work from everyone here at WRPS.
Well, I'm not going to shout out again.
Because you missed someone last time?
No.
You gave me a side eye. You just didn't see it. Nevertheless, a great game. Very interesting. No penalty call on that. So Jack Blondie just took a tough hit and just was slow to get up. But he should be out there. It looks like it's going to be Mar, Alex, Kane. They're really, Kane and Alex, they're definitely going to be out there. They have been easily, that second line has been so much better than that LaRucco line because the amount of energy they have.
You know, I'm seeing these, not to change the subject, but I'm seeing these pink drinks that are walking around the rink here. I don't know what they are.
I don't know either.
So if you work at the rink, comment on the live streams. Tell us what you think the pink drink is, or if you know.
That's another reel for you.
Yeah, the pink drink. You saw your first pink drink.
No, for you, the pink drink controversy.
Oh, the pink drink controversy. There you go.
Timeout about to commence. Coach Steve trying to cook up a play for the Bulldogs.
Call him Chef Steve.
We've seen it before. Even we saw it in the scrimmage. If you remember that first scrimmage, LaRucco got a puck off of a faceoff and was able to score.
Yeah. With
no time left to force a tie in the scrimmage. So we'll see something of similar case there. It's going to be Alex, Kane, LaRucco, Mar, and Jack Blondie. And the McDonald line will be out there for the Bulldogs, for the Green Wave. My apologies. Looking for it. Dean Alex will go and check for it. Trying to grab it. 5 seconds to go. And trucking it deep. And we're going to need extra hockey. We're going to overtime.
You know, that's why I always say regulation, because you never know when it's going to go into overtime. This is one of those cases where it goes into overtime. They have a minute break, and then...
But, I mean, you have to admit, nevertheless, Rocco, I mean, fantastic game from the Bulldogs. They're showing a lot of heart in this game against this very good Abington team.
Yeah, and I guess both of our score predictions were wrong. So we're going to go into overtime. Is it a 3-on-3 overtime? Do you know? Have you called an overtime before?
I don't think. Oh, well, the Bishop Stang one was overtime.
Oh yeah.
So if I do remember, first off, if you look over at the Rockland bench, look at the unity over there, just hugging each other, just like talking about the plays. I think it's 4-on-4. Do not quote me on it, because I don't think it's 5-on-5 for overtime.
I don't believe so either.
But in a league game, I think it's either continuous overtime or a shootout. When it's a non-league game, they can just like have no overtime and just like call it a tie.
Yeah.
If they wanted to. But I don't think Abington would look for a tie even if they wanted to. They want to win. They want to sweep the season series against the Bulldogs. We'll see if they can do it here. And it will be 4-on-4. It's going to be LaRucco, Mar, Blondie, and Alex. And you want to know what's in common with all 4 of those people, Rocco? They're all seniors.
Oh.
They want to make a statement against Abington. They want the last laugh. Face-off won by Rockland. Looking for it in front. McDonald can't get to it, so he'll try and pass to the far side. We'll go all the way there. Blondie with a burst of speed, trying to get there before Connolly. Could not. They'll reset and see what Abington can do here. 4:35 left here in overtime. A burst of speed here from Matthew Grafton. Looking to get in front is McDonald. Great defense from the Bulldogs. Trying to get a pass to the far side was Blondie. A little off kilter, so they'll reset. Over to the far side. Trying to get around 2 defenders. Abington trying to get a scoring opportunity in front. Good poke check there. Run. And they were going to probably call a penalty there as we get an icing there.
Penalty on who is the question?
He has his hand up like it was a penalty, but I think it is icing.
Okay. All right.
Took me a second. I would have been shocked if that was a penalty, but these refs have been better than the Oliver Ames ones.
Yeah. 3:50 left in overtime.
LaRucco trying to win this face-off against his fellow captain in Sam McDonald. Face-off here, won by Rockland.
Oh no.
Trying to bring it up is Dean Alex. A little bit of a back and forth. LaRucco. Abington able to keep it in the offensive zone. A rivalry as old as time. Who will come out victorious in the latest edition? Pass in front. Abington can't get it. And oh my goodness, there was going to be a penalty call. And it's going to be on both sides.
That dude right there, he's not too happy about that.
So I think it's a double minor penalty from McDonald and Kane.
He is irate. Justin, what did you say that one time about that coach?
I have no idea what you're talking about. But guess what we're going on, Rocco?
Oh, we're going on this South Hingham Veterinary Services 3-on-3.
And actually, but the penalties will, so we are technically on that, but it's still 4-on-4 the other way. So Moran looking for a shot, save made by Harris. So it's still, it is even strength, but both teams will serve the penalties since they are double minors.
Oh, okay. Disregard what I said.
Shout out to our sponsor either way. Going the other way is Abington. I will say, not having McDonald on the ice is going to be huge for Rockland to try and capitalize on it. Yes.
Oh.
Dean Alex. Try and get around the defender. He does. Shoots. A deflection by LaRucco. Tried to look for the game winner. Could not get it. Trying to fight for the puck in the back of the net. But Abington will go the other way. Blondie, good defense, wide open. In front, shoots, and that's going to be wide. LaRucco gets around one defender. Looking for the long pass. Looking for Dean Alex. Couldn't connect. Trying to keep it in the side. They do. Looking for an opportunity. It's LaRucco. Shoots. Scores! The captain wins it in overtime! time.
Justin, you are red.
What a pass from Kane from the blue line. Finds LaRucco wide open. And in a storybook-like ending, Rockland will come out victorious in Rockland versus Abington 3. What a showing from the Bulldogs. A fantastic game from both these squads. And we talked about potential, Rocco. Rockland just showed it. And the LaRucco, that was his 51st goal and 99th career point.
Wow.
And his 99th career point is a game winner.
In overtime, too.
Fantastic. But we will take a quick commercial break, and when we come back, we will end with the Tommy Stats Show to discuss the end of the game. Your final score in overtime, Rockland 2, Abington 1 here on WRPS Rockland. You can break that down. Welcome back here to the end of game report here with Tommy Welch. I mean, he was out of breath because he was right up against the glass where LaRucco was there. Catch your breath, buddy. It's okay. I'll get you your inhaler after the game. I'm just as excited as you.
Oh, my God.
But, I mean, what a perfect game. And actually, before we do anything, a little bit of extracurriculars. The coach just chewed out the referee. So a little bit of, we'll see if that has any repercussions. But they have no one to blame but themselves. We talked about it going into the stats show. Abington kept shooting themselves in the foot over and over, and they somehow found a way to prevail.
Yeah.
I mean, what a game for the Bulldogs.
Yeah, definitely. And sorry I'm out of breath. It's just, oh my God, they did it. They actually did it. Like, I honestly thought they wouldn't. I honestly thought they wouldn't pull it. They actually did it.
Yeah.
They upset Abington.
Yeah. I mean, what a game. I think what we really saw was a complete game from Rockland. It really was pretty good. So, any final thoughts before we wrap things up?
Final stats: Rockland 27 shots, Abington 33, and yeah.
And guess what?
Yeah.
In my opinion, the player of the game has to be Ricky the Bulldog. I mean,
no, give it to Coop.
I mean, he's got. Well, it's
Yeah,
I mean, I don't think
player of the games.
I think you have to understand that Ricky made saves that no human should ever make in the situation he was put in. I mean, he was absolutely fantastic. And LaRucco, the game winner, obviously probably the first star, but I mean, fantastic nonetheless. But that will do it for here. For me, Justin Bowman, Tommy Welch, that's Statosaurus Rex, and everyone else here at WRPS. We will see you next time for some more Dogs Hockey.
This is James Avosta, and you're watching Dogs Hockey on WRPS.
Great?
Participate.
Where does greatness start? Here, in the classroom.
On the diamond.
In the pool. On the field.
Where will your greatness take you?
To better grades.
To more friends.
Be great.
Participate.